Alright folks, today we're going to be talking about reviewers who don't do their due diligence. In other words, they don't do the research before they get started on the hype. They get, in this case, a bunch of them got the PocoPhone F1. Really good budget phone. I had it in a video yesterday. And it got quite a bit of attention. All it was screenshots. The difference is, for me to do mine, I had to read all the specs. And the website they're selling it on in India, they didn't. They got a freebie. And I'm sure they got a letter that said on this date you can release this. And here's how far your testing can go. That's the usual procedure for the big hitters that they perceive to be people who will help them sell their phone eventually. So, what did they do wrong? None of them did anything absolutely wrong, but what they didn't do was tell you which version they were testing. They all said, you can get the PocoPhone F1 for $300. Well, I mean, one of the reviewers, I was proud of him. He kept going, it's $300. $300. He kept pointing at it. Did I mention it was $300? Not the version he got. Never mentioned that part. Starting at $300. Now, the starting price is fantastic. It's a $300 budget phone. People are looking at getting a Snapdragon 845 in a budget phone. Fantastic! But the one you showed them, every one of them, with one exception that I'll show you, I don't know why he got a different one. He got what looks to be the base model. The base model is $300. That is in your budget if you're a budget buyer. Every other one that I'm going to show you in the upcoming section after the intro is going to be pointing at the phone going, this phone's only $300. Not the one you got. You got the one with all the goodies. Processor's no different, camera's no different. That's fine. The price, on the other hand, well, I got the armored version. If they got Kevlar in the back, that's the armored version. That is $429 US, not $300. Now, instead of being $200 away from a OnePlus 6 with really good specs that are almost equal, you've got this 8 gig of RAM, 256 gig of storage with a Kevlar back that this looks anyway. Slap a damn case on it and you're done. Anyone who stares at the back of their phone or shows it off is either vain or stupid. Protect it. I don't care if it costs $200. That's more than you want to break. If not, come by my house. Throw me 2 $100 bills because you don't care. Yeah, didn't think so. So, all of them failed to mention, they mentioned the armored version, but they kept bringing up the $300 price tag. How is this possible? Well, the one they're showing is $429. So any of the, the display's pretty fluid and you can have a whole lot of apps open. Yeah, 8 gig RAM versus 6 gig RAM. 256 gig of onboard storage versus 64. And there's nothing wrong with the base version because you can slap a micro SD in it and have yourself darn near, I don't know, over 300 gig available storage. And unless you're downloading all the porn on the net, you don't need that much storage. Move your shit elsewhere. So, without further ado, we're going to get down to a list of reviewers or unboxers that most of my watch all the time. But it's stuff like this that doesn't get them on my list of reviewers I trust. Sloppy work. I'm ex-military. I don't tolerate sloppy work. No mistakes whenever I can. If I make a mistake, I will admit it. I try not to because I don't like making mistakes. So let's get to the intro and I'll show you those reviews, do a little talking. I might come back at the end of the video. It's a pain in the ass to set the phone up to do this, and then I have to, well, you don't want to know about that part, the video editing. So, all that being said, right to the intro we go. Alright folks, a few months back, I got really ticked off when they came out with the OnePlus 6, and every damn reviewer had hands on one and was doing reviews before it was, anywhere close to the public getting a hold of it. I wasn't all that interested in it because of its price, so I didn't follow too much on their info. However, the PocoPhone, which I did a video on yesterday, I'll link that at the very end if you want to see it. That's different. It's a budget phone, a $300 phone. Let's take a step back there. That's a $300 phone with a 64 gig of storage and 6 gig RAM, which puts it on par with, at least with the RAM, it puts it on par with the Galaxy S9. Is the camera good? No. Is the build quality as good? No, it doesn't have a glass back, but it doesn't have wireless charging. It wasn't designed. That phone was designed for suckers who are born every minute who will buy a $800-900 phone just because it's better. Well, the PocoPhone kind of is starting to poke a hole, no pun intended, in that. But each and every one of these reviewers missed something. See this phone here? See the Kevlar back? Yeah, that's the Armored Edition. The Armored Edition comes with 8 gig of RAM and 256 of onboard storage. Everything else pretty much the same. But it's $429, not $300. Now, if you're buying a budget phone, like I'm interested in doing, hell, I'm looking at, $199.95 phones, and I'd be happy. But hell, if I could play a few games and have 64 gig and a 1080p display, I can go an extra 100. Might have to save a little longer. We'll see. But that's not my point. These guys all got one sent to them. Every one of them. This phone hasn't even been released in the first country it's going to be released in. You can't buy it yet. So that tells me they got a box with a letter telling them how to proceed and on what day. And what they could talk about and couldn't. And of the ones I watched today, all but one got the Armored Edition. It's $429. It's not $300. You've now pushed it, instead of being $200 cheaper than a OnePlus 6. It's only like $100 cheaper. No, we're starting to knock on the door here of mid-range. In fact, we're in mid-range. 300 is the top of budget. And if you're just buying it to play games on, do your basics, take videos, and you can live with 64 gig, and you probably have a spare micro SD card sitting around somewhere. You can make it 128. You could make it almost 300 or a little over if you put a 256 in it. Dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. So, this guy didn't do his research, never checked the prices. Mentions $300. That's Tech Advisor. Matthew Monet, he did a really good job of reviewing the phone and pointing out it was an excellent selection at $300. In fact, there he is pointing to it. He might have mentioned the price, $300. 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Unfortunately, guess what? Yeah, he got the Armored Edition. So, what you're seeing in the video is a $429 phone, not a budget $300. They're different. Totally different. As far as price. And if you're on a budget, you ain't getting the Kevlar one, folks. Ain't gonna happen. So, next guy. GSM Dome, the only guy to get the one with the basic plastic back with the 64 gig of RAM. Or, 64 gig of pound-byte storage and 6 gig of RAM, I'm sorry. This is what you would be looking at if you got the $300 version. And you don't give a damn what's on the back. If you have half a brand, you slap a case on it. Anyway, who cares if it's made of plastic, rubber, or toilet paper? You don't buy a phone and then not put a cover on it. And it comes with a cover. It's only a TPU case. It'll get you by till you get by. A good one on sale somewhere for, low price. It's a little bit better. And the Kevlar, some of the other reviewers even mentioned, oh, you don't need that, it's got a Kevlar back. Kevlar only prevents penetration, it doesn't prevent shock at all. You get shot on the chest with a bulletproof vest with Kevlar, that bullet's still going to press in on your rib cage. Let's say the guy shot you right in the heart. And I used to work at Underwriters Labs, and for a while there we actually tested bulletproof vest. And it was only allowed to produce a 44 millimeter indent in a piece of clay right behind it, which was pretty much set to the density of a human body. I won't go into the details, but the point is, Kevlar isn't going to protect it from breaking the plastic or shattering the glass if you drop it on its edge. Put the damn TPU case on it. Screw the Kevlar. Who cares what it looks like? Quit showing people the back of your phone. That's for idiots. Now, next guy. Oh yeah. Gadget Match. What does that look like? Yeah, that's a Kevlar back. That's an Armored Edition. Never mentions it. Keeps mentioning $300. Sorry. That ain't the $300 one you're showing people. Spec-wise, the 2 gig RAM is the big difference. The onboard storage, yeah, that's a big deal too. Because at 256, you don't need a micro SD card. Probably, unless you're downloading all the porn on the web. Alright, so, he failed to mention it. No due diligence. Guess what? He's not going to end up on my list. Yeah. Blue over in Unbox Therapy. I watch him every time he puts up a video. He does good stuff. But he never mentioned, he says it's an Armored Edition. But then he talked about, how is this possible with 300? That's like showing somebody a new Camaro as a car dealer and saying, this thing's only $28.95 or $9.95. And the guy's like, oh, that's a really good price. That's starting at. And then the guy says, well, it doesn't have alloy wheels. He's, oh, that one does. It's got this package and that package. That one's $34.50, $586. Ah, He's showing him the 34586 phone, not the 28595 Camaro. This is the one that people want not to have if they're in a budget range. They simply aren't going to buy it because you just pushed them out of budget. Somebody's looking at $150 to $250 phones. Easily buy that plastic back one for right around $300. And at Christmas there'll probably be some sales. Next guy who failed to do his due diligence. This guy is from India, a place where they're going to release it first because a $300 phone with a Snapdragon 845 is kick butt and normally out of the reach of the average Indian income. But in India, whoa, yeah, think about it. Now they can play games, good cameras, all kinds of crap. But this one is $429 in India. I had to convert rupees again today, but you can go check Flipkart, make sure I'm telling you right, but trust me, I am. Who's the next victim? Well, this guy, Austin Evans, the $300 PocoPhone F1 amazed me. It'd be nice, but you, sir, got the $429 PocoPhone. No longer a budget phone. $300 is the cutoff as far as I'm concerned. And if you want to be amazed by something, $300 is great. And you don't need more RAM. Hey, them folks prancing around with their little Samsung Galaxy S9s. I got 6 gig of RAM. The regular Samsung Galaxy, or that's the S9 Plus. The regular Galaxy S9, 4 gig of RAM. Hello. How can you possibly not be impressed with the 6 gig of RAM version compared to working at almost 900 or 800 or whatever ridiculous price Samsung is bending you over the kitchen table and screwing you in the butt for? Yeah. So that's all I got. And I was going to come back and say something else on camera, but I really don't need to. I think I've covered it. I will link the previous post above, and that'll be about it. I'll also link the Flipkart page so you can look at the prices. You don't have to do your own conversion out of rupees to US dollars. But I'm pretty sure Xiaomi is not going to have different prices in North America. It might even be a little higher. Or it might not. Pretty sure that dollars is dollars no matter which way you're counting them, and Xiaomi knows what they charge probably. So we're going to leave it at that, and thanks for watching. If you like this video, please link and like and subscribe and share and do stuff like that to help out the channel. Because if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, yeah, if we get that far, I'd probably have gone out and bought one instead of the mobile G3 that I still think is the best phone for me. That's all. So you all have a good Sunday, and thanks for watching.